Hey YouTube, Eco Clean Queen here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about zero waste. Have you heard of zero waste? Is it recycling? Well, close. I'll tell you about it in this video. You can learn some tips and tricks for conserving the things that you have so that your environment is more cyclical. And just stay tuned after this intro and I'll tell you all about it. Hey you guys, welcome to the Eco Clean Queen channel. So about 4.5 months ago, almost 5 now, I started the idea of becoming an Eco Clean Queen. And the reason I wanted to do that was to teach people how to clean using eco-friendly cleaning methods. I had my house cleaning business for several years. I used toxic chemicals for several years and I started to get sick. I had some skin irritations, eye irritations, and breathing problems. So I started switching slowly to eco-friendly products. As I started doing research on how to clean using eco-friendly cleaning methods, I started learning more about zero waste. Okay, so what is zero waste? So zero waste is kind of like trying to hit a target for zero. You're not going to get there, but you can get closer. And if everyone tries to get closer in this world, so now we have about 7 billion people in this world, if everybody did a little bit of effort to try to be zero waste, it would make a huge impact. I actually think we could reverse a lot of the damage that we've done so far. There's several countries that are quite inspiring. They actually have started converting trash into energy, which is so inspiring to me because I'm just thinking, well, what do we do with this waste? What do we do with these landfills? Where is this going? So Sweden has produced 4.4 million tons of trash per year, but only 1% ends up in landfills. And they recycle bottles, aluminum, paper. 47% of Sweden's trash is recycled. And they also have a shopping mall of used items where they take all of their used clothing, furniture, and they also have electronics where they just repair their electronics and then they put it back onto the marketplace. It's amazing. They've also learned to convert their trash into energy. This provides enough heating and electricity for up to 200,000 people. They even have garbage that's being imported into the country. And CO2 emissions are 2 times lower than the limits allowed. You know, if I would advise anybody to go on a zero waste journey, is I would just advise you to start with trying to be as conscious as possible. And you might be like, oh, I'm super busy. And I know we're getting busier and busier every day. But if there's some ways that you can maybe make a little bit more time to take these steps, I think it's going to really help you in the way that you feel. And it'll also help you save money. I don't buy as much as I used to buy. If you need ideas on how to save money, just go on YouTube and type in zero waste helps you save money, and there are several videos on how to do this. And then also if you're going to the grocery store, basically you take your own cloth bags. You can go to a farmer's market where they sell produce without any of those little stickers that are on each potato, each tomato, each apple. I mean, it's ridiculous, those little stickers. I know they show the brand or the number or whatever, but really, do we need that? This is a video from my experience in Holbox, Mexico. It's a small island where I was able to bring my own produce bags and shop at a market for fruits and vegetables. I am in Holbox, Mexico, and I will shop for fruits and veggies with my reusable bags here. Trying to go zero waste as possible, so come along with me and I'll show you how I do it. Bananas, apple, garlic, avocado, cucumbers, squash, green tomatoes, potatoes, are mushrooms in plastic packaging, which they don't need to be in plastic packaging. You can use paper packaging. Jalapeno peppers, tomatoes, green peppers, pears, papaya, mango, cantaloupe, mango. This is Mexican zucchini, I think. Red onions, white onions, peppers, oranges, pineapple. Not sure what this is. And grapefruit. And grapes in plastic packaging. There's radishes right here. And lots of bananas. These are bananas or plantains? I think these are plantains. Alright, so I can grab my reusable bag here and separate what I want to take. I want to make some salsa, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of tomatoes. I like apples too, but they have the plastic packaging.
Now this is where you have to catch the cashier before they put it in a plastic bag.
Okay, 49 pesos for all of these.
Quickly put everything in your own reusable bag to show them that they don't need the plastic. Now I'll take you to a zero waste shop that I went to in Tulum, Mexico. It was my favorite. It had just about anything I could need or want to fill all of my containers. And even if I forgot my own containers, they had bins of containers so I could refill those containers and check out. So first you weigh your container, take that tear amount and subtract it for the amount that you would pay for the actual product. So as you can see, I'm buying baking soda. So I just teared the jar and then I added the baking soda and then just paid for that amount of weight.
You can also start using bar soap instead of containers. You can use shampoo bars, conditioner bars, body wash bars, face wash bars. I use hand soap bars. We also use our own napkins, so we don't have to use paper napkins. That's another way that you can save on waste. And then we don't use paper towels at all. So I don't have any paper towels in this kitchen. I just use this and wet it, and I'll wash it with soapy water and rinse it out and leave it here to dry. And I just do that every single day. Apaga la luz cuando no estés utilizando. Turn off the light when you're not using it. And another thing I do, this is for women.
I use a menstrual cup and a cloth pad to avoid using tampons and throwaway pads.
So I started making a lot from scratch too.
This one is filled with almonds, and I soak almonds overnight and then blend them with water, and then I strain them to make almond milk. I used to buy all of the pasta sauce, salsa, pancake mix, everything from packaging, and now I make everything from scratch and it tastes so much better. You can also start a compost bin and add ground materials containing carbon like dead leaves or flowers, straw, shredded newspaper, and then you can add anything that is left over from cooking like green materials containing nitrogen, herbivore animal manure, vegetable or fruit kitchen waste, or grass clippings, and then you mix them together to create the perfect soil for your garden. I haven't mastered how to make pasta yet, so I still buy it in packaging and things like crackers and chips, and occasionally I'll have to buy rice or lentils in packaging if I can't find it in a zero waste shop. You know, it's just about doing the best you can working with what you have, using everything you have to your best ability.
And learning as you go along the way, and then you can start reducing more and more. If you haven't already, go ahead and tap the subscribe button so you can watch more of my videos. You can also hit the like button if you like videos like this, just learning something new and seeing if there's something that you can do to reduce your impact on the environment. And it just takes learning and making steps towards a more sustainable future. And I believe that we can do this together.